Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah, Call Halal Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Baklakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, who teach and rule well. Shalom to the hopeful elect as I hear pushing this word with truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the world. It's your brother Bayan Amath coming at you with the lesson of the day. Coming from the book of Matthew, the 10th chapter, verses 32 through 33. And I'm going to jump right into it. Lord willing, I hope it's edifying. And with that being said, this is Matthew 10, 32 and 33. And it says, Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in the heaven. But whosoever shall deny me before man, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven. And that's right, man. This is a good way of looking at yourself and evaluating yourself when it comes to your faith. Because if you don't have enough faith in Yahweh Yahushua to confess him before men, or with an open mouth and act showing that you rely on Yahushua more than you do on yourself and of man, that it's clearly that he's going to deny you before his Father Yahweh. I'm going to read that again. These are the words of Yahushua himself speaking. And it says again, Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in the heaven. But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven. And that is in the times that we're living in right now, this is a very, very scary thing. You do not want to be on the bad side of Yahweh Yahushua. And I would think that this should be a joyful and heartwarming and cheerful thing to have the Yahushua HaMashiach stand up for you and hold you in good favor before his Father. That's a beautiful thing. But if you can't so much as represent him before man, then what makes you think that he's going to do it before his Father? A good way to evaluate your faith. If you can't stand on your own too in a situation and represent Yahweh Yahushua, then what makes you think Yahushua is going to stand before his Father and represent you? You know, this also is where a lot of our blessings comes in at as well. If you can't so much as be obedient and live accordingly by the law, statute, commandments, you think Yahushua is going to ask his Father to bless you? Here it is where you can't even stand before man who has no power, nothing over you. And you can't even represent our true power before man, yet still you'd expect to be blessed. Oh, wow. I ain't gonna talk about it right here. I ain't gonna talk about nothing religious and nothing right here in front of these people. I just keep that to myself. No. It says, confess me before men. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father. And you see this a lot coming out of Jake. Because it's like Jake is so afraid of what others are going to think when it comes to them standing up for the name of Yahweh Yahushua. But us men in the truth, we know that Yahweh Yahushua are the names that we stand on. That's the names that we're grounded on. And at the end of the day, you always want to be in good standings with Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, so that when he's before his Father, he will bring you as in good standings before his Father. But I just wanted to bring this verse out today. For some reason, I was just sitting there thinking this morning as I got up. You know, I've been, as you know, I've been going through some ailments the past few weeks. You know, not making excuses or letting it get me down or nothing, because yet still, long as Yahweh Shah give me health and strength and a sound mind, I'm going to continue doing the work that's required. But this was just a perfect scripture for me to open back up with, as I gain my energy back and whatnot. Because, like I said, I look at it as a symbol of faith. No matter what we go through in life, we still gotta have that faith. And I'll be the first to say it. I always have faith in Yahweh Yahushua, no matter what trials and tribulations may come my way, because we know that these things are going to happen and these things are going to come our way. So, with that being said, I hope this was edifying. Once again, we're at the end of this thing. Just keep being faithful. Us men that's grounded in this truth, keep doing the work that's required. Keep being diligent. Remain being diligent. Keep enduring hardship. All in all, keep your hands on the plow, because we almost out of here. And with that being said, I'm going to close out by saying, Kahalal Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bahashim Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, great millstone, who teach and rule well. And once again, shalom to the hopeful elect, as I hear pushing this word with truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the world. Keep doing the good work. Keep fighting the good fight. Shalom, Abba, Abba.